Hello, Terry here, and we are back with the witch and her assistant. Yesterday, I'm not sure, is it yesterday? I forgot. Previously, we have... No. Hello, Terry here, and we are back with the witch and her assistant. Previously, we have explored the road of... Zlemau. I don't remember your name. Of the soft angel dear boy. Now we are going to explore the road of the blue water. I don't know what are you, I just call you blue water. This is going to be shorter than the first episode because we are just going to go straight to the road. So yeah, enough talk, let's meet the blue water, shall we? Now this is where the path branches out. Instead of going to the cozy cottage, we are going to somewhere near the water. I think I love somewhere near the water, indeed. I can hear it now. The relaxing ambience of the riverside, or even the soothing sound of sea waves. I've always loved the sound of the rain against window or of water flowing into bath, but I doubt I'll ever see those remote, vast oceans. Oh, you never see the oceans, aren't you? I'm too busy to climb mountains or relax near waterfalls in the countryside. But hey, at least we have that picturesque river past the glade. Anyway, vacation or not, the inventory won't reveal itself. Hop into my bag, Sally. We'll collect some ingredient in the woods. This is the same dialect because there's a skip button. I'm just gonna go through because it's short. Show yourself. And wait, what? Oh, okay, I see. So the other decisions matter. Not only the decisions of where to go, but also the other. Okay, I'm gonna redo it. I'm sorry about that. Now it is different. Before you're just going to get out. But this time you say that you want to finish your mountain of work before thinking of vacations. So in order to get this one, you need to choose the reliable assistant and then the blue and going to the water. And also at the first options, at the first choice, you choose not to pet Sally, I guess? Yeah, let's continue. But I can work properly with my storage so empty. Come on, Sally, there's no time for daydreaming. Okay. The witch donned her coat, her tiny familiar leaped into her bag, and they strolled outside. With this rain, it's a bad idea to stray too far from the house. Let's get our ingredient near the river for now. It will be pouring soon, I should hurry so I don't get drenched. The witch cracked open her purse and smiled at the salamander. You hate the rain, why not wait for me inside? Her familiar answered with a little cry before burying itself in the bag. Are you sure? Now's your last chance to change your mind. Sally's next cute cry made her giggle. Alright, let's go then. It's the same with a little bit difference. Now we are on a new road. The woods surrounding the cottage are safer than those that border the demon's land. The demons themselves aren't bad, but immoral demons, you see. Poor things. The demons and their ancestor result from the first angel failed experiments. Warrior meant to serve in the war. Colossal disaster, indeed. Hopefully we won't witness another one, but there are rebels everywhere in there. And heavens know how much angels loathe defiance. Their top-ranked people are too controlling in my opinion, and their leaders actively discourage change. Sounds stressful to be an angel. Though I wonder how things were in the beginning when they were the only species. Should learn more about them when I have time, the history must be fascinating. After a few minutes of gathering herbs, the witch took stock of her finding, then gazed skyward. The raindrops grew by a second until a frown after one of them fell between her eyes. The witch donned her hood and dashed toward the river bank. Quick, else I'll turn into a wet mop. You could. Alas, the grass was slippery and the witch had no purchase to prevent herself from tumbling into the river. Oh no. After hitting her head against a tree trunk on the way down, that is, ow. You okay? It took a while before the witch opened her eyes. Longer still until she was coherent. Once she was aware of her surroundings again, she noticed two things. What is it? The first was that it rained everywhere except on her. And the second, there's someone near you. Her clothes and skin were dry as the downpour battered everything else. She squinted, perplexed, before she realized that a thin, almost transparent veil protected her from the storm. Her second observation was the humanoid creature observing her with his 4 eyes. His skin and tail were covered with blue scales, and his hair, which danced elegantly like waves foaming on the shoreline, had a life of its own. "Hello there. At last you're awake. How are you feeling?"
Finally awake.
Tella flinched with a gasp. Ah! Oh no, don't worry, I'm harmless. Sorry if I scared you, that wasn't my intention. Okay. The witch blinked and smiled apologetically. Sorry, I was a bit surprised. I just have a little bump, I think. Thanks for asking. How am I dry when the last thing I remember was falling in the river? Are you the one who helped me? Duh. I did, yes. But I have missed you falling in the river if this little one didn't yell like I'm like a dying werewolf. Ella lowered her head to see Sally resting on her lap. Aw, Sally. Thanks to God, she is safe. Seems she can swim, so yelling was her only option. Oh no. That must have been exhausting. Poor Sally. No wonder she's so tired now. There's that, but she was adamant I was some villain and scratched up my body while I was rescuing you. I'm sorry about that. Sally's small, but she's protective whenever she thinks I'm in danger. That's cute. So her name is Sally. May I ask for yours? Oh, name? It's Hella. That's a peculiar name. I've never heard it before. Doesn't it sound otherworldly? I mean, yeah. I name you. I like the ring of it. It sounds like the human names you hear in fairy tales. You know, if this game ever got expansion, I'm gonna rename the character to Pro Gamer 2070. So it will be something strange when he said that it sounds like the human names. Same goes for your friend there. My father was a huge fan of the theory that humans exist, and that perhaps angels have something to do with humans. If they never existed, then we wouldn't have words like humanoids or human-like in our vocabulary, right? Could be. But nobody ever seen a real living human. They are only mentioned in fairy tales. Despite that, my father's love for those folklore being inspired my name. He adored and believed in them. But I don't, not anymore. The witch savior leaned closer, his gaze intent, his brows raised. Are you wondering why I'm speaking in past tense? I admit I'm curious, but I didn't want to pray. It's okay, it's just... Well, my father disappeared during an expedition for humans. Oh. Okay. I don't believe in their world, but thinking he hopped through a dimensional gate to meet them is the only solace for me. For we never found his body. Oh no. I'm sure he made it. I believe in the human world as well, so maybe he discovered a gate. He's probably living his dream right now. Are you sure that leaving his family behind is his dream? Maybe. By the way, I'm overshared about my life to a total stranger whose name I don't know. Welcome to the internet. Right, I know yours, but it's only fair if you know mine. My name is Miryhn, but you can call me Mir. It's nice to meet you. Hello, Mir. Thank you for saving me, Mir, and the witch glanced at the transparent vial. For protecting me from the rain. Are you doing that? Yes, and I dried you off from when you fell into the river. It's odd, but drying things is easy for my kind. I also placed the berries and herbs back in your bag. Ah, that's so nice of you. Thanks a bunch. In any case, I should return home now. I have a lot to do and I'm afraid my accident has delayed things. Kayla tucked Sally into her pocket, collected her bag and stood. Or so she thought. Oh, my head! It hurts. Careful, you shouldn't stand up so hastily. Are you dizzy? Here, let me escort you home. Oh, thank you. No, I couldn't. I insist. You're too unsteady to return on your own. It's dangerous. Hop on my back. I'll carry you. Accept decline. Sure, why not? I had to admit it, but I think you're right. Then please wait a minute. I'll change my skin texture to make the ride comfortable for you. What? What do you mean by changing your skin texture? You can do that? Miryhn smirked. Oh, I can do a lot of things with my body. Hella snorted. This sentence out of context might be misunderstood. What? I somehow feel that you're going to say that. Did he do that on purpose? Let's not have weird talks about his words when I'm about to ride. See it? Tell her, you naughty witch. The witch did what she was told and settled on Mir's back. Alright, I'm ready. Sorry again for this. It's no trouble. Uh-huh. Are you comfortable enough? I hope my skin doesn't feel gross. Oh, don't worry about that. It is smoother than I thought. Oh, wow, that's a long tail. I just realized it. I love your honesty. Is it tail or what? I don't know that term. Shall I speak politely as well? Compared to you, I'm... No, I find your casualness refreshing. Then can I be even more casual? I'm now good at being ladylike. Please do. Then you may be casual with me too. I'll try. The witch relaxed against Miryhn's shoulder, Mir. Her new friend was nimble and muscular. His movements suited her like the sway of a rocking cradle. Soon enough, her eyelids were heavy. Why are you sleeping? Are you perhaps falling asleep? Yeah. Hitting my head really knocked me out. No pun intended. Then rest. Can I? Of course. I'll do that then, thanks. She yawned and typed the familiar in her pocket. Sally, sweetheart, can you show Mir the way home, please? The little salamander nibbled on the witch's finger before hopping onto the road, determined to fulfill her new duty. Aw. Thank you, girl. Soon they arrived in the garden outside the witch cottage. We have arrived. Are you feeling better now? Yes, thanks to you I could rest properly. That's good. The witch dismounted with mere gentle assistance. Do you need anything else? Just say the word and I'll do my best. Aw, that's nice of you, but I'm good now. Will you have time to come inside for a beverage? I want to thank you. Sure, I like that. And inside the pair went, though the witch smiled sheepishly at her guest. I'm sorry it's so cramped and messy. You should come to my house sometime and you see how messy it is. Relax, witch. Relax, Stella. It's alright, it has character. My mother will disagree with you. She likes things organized. She freak out if she saw this place now. It was tidy when she still lived with me. The witch strode into the kitchen while her guest waited in the newfound silence on her couch. What else was there to do? Discuss Merman thank him again for his help. Discuss merman? I kinda wonder about the merman. You're a merman, right? Merman or merman? That's right. That's right. I heard your species is sensitive to cold weather, and that you habitually migrate to warmer waters around this time of the year. So I thought a hot drink is a suitable thank you before your journey. I don't think he's going on a journey though. I appreciate that. I was freezing outside, but it's warm inside your cabin. Hella pointed toward the old fireplace and smiled. I've charmed the fireplace so it remains the ideal temperature all day long. Wait, I skipped something, sorry. So it remains the ideal temperature all day long. I'm proud I managed it. I never encountered anything similar, so maybe I'll present it to the committee after some revision, who knows. If accepted, it might become one of the biggest inventions of this century. It's brilliant invention with road uphill. It will do well. Did you just jump? Hehe. Unfortunately, it's never worked underwater no matter what I tried, and that's where Miryhn comes in. You have considered merfolk as your demographic too. That's kind of you, but the merfolk are proud beings, especially my tribe. Ah. I heard there are countless merfolk tribes. What's your like? Maybe I heard of them in books. They are barbaric, stubborn, and uphold cruel traditions. What? I love how the music just stopped there. I dislike being around them personally. Oh. Seems like it's a sensitive topic, maybe I shouldn't try. Yep. Also, is hot soup okay with you for your drink? I grow the vegetable myself in the garden you saw before the house. Oh, I've never tried dishes other than what my tribe prefers, and whatever I found during my travels. I'm looking forward to it. Haha, I'll try not to disappoint then. You won't, I'm sure of that. Ella happily finished preparing the food with a satisfied smile on her face. And after a few minutes, she returned and sat in front of a mirror. Here you are. It smells delicious. I can't wait to taste it. Finger crossed you'll like it. I'm sorry it took so long. Am I eating up too much of your time? Are you worried about my migration schedule? Kinda. Yes, aren't other merfolks waiting for you? You go away from your tribe, didn't you? See? No, I'm traveling alone, so I have all the time in the world. Alone? I'd rather not be involved with my tribe members. You don't sound fond of them. You heard right. Our beliefs are too different for us to coexist. You see, they've always been cold-hearted conquerors who murder those standing in their way. Oh. And they don't feel an ounce of guilt about it. They are the worst. That's their tradition and they won't change it. I have understood that since I was a child. Peace and negotiations are against their way of life. I've tried to convince them there are better methods than violence to solve problems. I did. But it was in vain. I was an outcast, even among the folks who claimed they understood me. They sentenced me to death for my idealism. Ooh. What? Extreme, isn't it? But that's how they are. I was powerless against it. Wait, why is Tala the one talking? Fortunately, I escaped. They were naive and assumed pacifists are also pushovers. They figure I accept the sentence without issue. Did you encounter any problems escaping? No, I ran as far as I could following the initial scuffle. Uh-huh. Did you have any other choice, or it must have been tough? This one? Honestly, being with them was more difficult than fleeing. Every day I dream of living and finding the place I truly belong. Miryhn sighed with both relief and sadness. I'm better off without them. Sounds like you didn't have any other choice. Running was the best you could do. Indeed. As long as we don't encounter each other again, I'm safe. Don't jinx it. They wouldn't chase me this far outside of their waters anyway. I'm not much of a threat. Honestly, I'm more worried about migrating. I will stumble into them eventually while traveling and I won't have a second chance to escape. Yet, I won't survive winter if I don't migrate. You could stay here and become my assistant. Oh, then why not stay with me? Pardon? Ah, you finally opened your eyes. I mean, since you don't have anywhere else to go, why not spend the cold season here in my cottage? That's kind of you, but you might reconsider your offer. Why? I think I owe you a more detailed explanation about myself. Sure. Will it influence my decisions? I'm certain of it. I'm listening. What else do you have? A secret? There's a layer of secret keep appearing from you. Very well. I'm the prince of a royal merfolk lineage, one of the largest in this world. Okay, I see. I'm surprised your expression hasn't changed. Well, to be fair, I guess you were important thanks to your demeanor and high-quality clothes. Yeah, it is high quality, I must say. I hadn't assumed you were royalty, though, indeed. And you didn't point it out earlier. You hadn't mentioned it, so I figure it wasn't my place to talk about. Aren't you too calm considering what you have learned? I mean, you said it was okay for me to be casual with you, right? Yes. And you aren't really a prince anymore since you be dead or disinherited if you return, so... Insist? Don't insist. Let's insist. My offer stands, even after hearing about your backgrounds. Besides, I couldn't let you freeze after escaping an undeserved death sentence. That's true. Then, is there any reason for you to decline? No, if I may. I'll accept your offer then. Great! Hela glanced at her bag on the table and sighed. I should work now that I feel better. Shouldn't you rest more? No, my tasks are too urgent, they can't wait. Thanks again, by the way, the berries I collected were rare. I'd be in trouble if I lost them in the river. Yes, I noticed they are the type for severe injuries and other health issues. I hope you're okay. No, it's for client. No, it's not for me, it's for one of my clients. Client? Yes, I run a potion and remedy business here to save money and pay my tuition. Oh, you're in school? I offer to help with that matter. Alas, I'm afraid my name is no longer worth anything. It's okay, I've managed by myself for so long, I can do it. You seem independent. I hope so, but honestly, I still have so much to learn and attending the Mighty Magical Academy is one of my life's goals. And you are ambitious. I love your determination. Oh, thank you. Thanks. But don't forget to rely on others when you need it. I don't know about that. Though I welcome your help while I was dizzy. And you can rely on me for anything else you need. The remedy you'll make with those berries, for example? Would you like my assistance with it? You know how to make it? I do. Wow, I've tried several attempts in vain. I even attempted growing the berries in my garden because I'll need more. Not to worry then. I'll show you how to make the potion and help you grow the plant in your garden. Oh, thank you. Really? Wow! Miryhn glanced around the room. I could do the chores as well if you're too busy with your work. Having a second pair of hands never hurts, right? True. Should I take that as approval to help you? Yes, definitely. How curious. Earlier I thought I'd be thrilled to have help around here and boom, here you are. At your service. We'll learn a lot from each other. I can't wait. Plus, with all this new knowledge, maybe I'll become a top-ranking student at the academy. If it makes you happy, it will be my pleasure. Well then, I'm in your care. Likewise, things will be interesting for the both of us starting now. Starting now, eh? But now let's start our first study session, shall we? We shall, but yeah, the game ends. Thank you for playing Hanako the Musical Ghost for the cute soundtrack. Hope you enjoyed this short project. I do enjoy it. So, it takes longer than I thought it would be. I thought it would be shorter. So I guess that's all for the witch and her assistant. Honestly, it was such a cute project. But it feels a little too short. Well, after all, it was made for trying to... what do you call it? It's made... I'm not good with English, so sorry if I tell it wrong. It was made near the time when Otome Jam comes. This game is for Otome Jam, so there's a lot of things needs to be do quickly. And by the way, the developer of the game said that they are planning to expand this game. The question is, they're planning it to expand in a different platform kind of game. I don't really understand too. But if it ever comes out, I'll be glad to check. Either way, I guess that's all for the game. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you can, and leave a like on the stuff. I was just copying other YouTuber. I usually don't do that, but that's fine. See you later then in my next video. Bye bye.